Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In this video, we're going to walk you through the steps to make lobster thermidor right in your own kitchen. It's easier than you think, and the results are absolutely delicious. Let's get cooking. Variations and alternatives. While the classic version is iconic, lobster thermidor has inspired many creative variations to suit different tastes and preferences. Here are some popular twists. Mushroom addition. Some recipes include sautéed mushrooms in the sauce for added earthiness. Breadcrumb topping. A sprinkle of seasoned breadcrumbs adds crunch when broiled. Healthier modifications. Substitute half and half or a lighter bechamel sauce to cut down on richness. Seafood mix. Combine lobster with shrimp or scallops for a more budget-friendly or diverse seafood medley. Vegan version. Replace lobster with hearts of palm or jackfruit and use plant-based cream and cheese for a dairy-free alternative. Regionally, chefs also experiment with local ingredients. In the US, some prefer cheddar in place of gruyere for a sharper, tangier profile. Meanwhile, in Mediterranean-inspired versions, chefs may add olives, sun-dried tomatoes, or a splash of ouzo to the mix. No matter which variation you try, the heart of the dish remains the same, celebrating the luxurious flavors of lobster paired with creamy, cheesy decadence. Serving suggestions. When it comes to serving lobster thermidor, presentation and pairing can elevate the experience from delicious to unforgettable. This luxurious dish deserves thoughtfully chosen accompaniments to bring out its rich, creamy flavors. Recommended side dishes. The key to choosing the perfect side dishes is balance. Lobster thermidor is rich and indulgent, so lighter, refreshing options work best. Here are some tried and true ideas. Green salad. A simple salad with mixed greens, arugula, or spinach, dressed lightly with lemon vinaigrette, provides a crisp contrast. Crusty bread or dinner rolls. Freshly baked bread is perfect for soaking up the creamy sauce left over on your plate. Asparagus or green beans, lightly steamed or roasted, these vegetables add color and a fresh bite. Risotto. A lemon or herb risotto complements the lobster without overwhelming your palate. Roasted potatoes. Add a rustic touch with golden, crispy potatoes seasoned with rosemary and garlic. Grilled vegetables, zucchini, bell peppers, and eggplant pair well with the dish's creamy texture. Rice pilaf. A lightly seasoned pilaf made with herbs balances the lobster's buttery richness. Pick one or two sides for a complete meal that feels cohesive and refined. Wine pairing. No French-inspired dish is complete without a wine pairing, and lobster thermidor is no exception. Its creamy sauce and tender lobster call for wines that complement its richness without overshadowing the flavors. Here's a list of excellent options. Chardonnay. Opt for an oak-aged Chardonnay with buttery undertones that mirror the sauce's richness. Sauvignon Blanc. A dry Sauvignon Blanc balances the creaminess with its bright acidity and subtle citrus notes. White Burgundy. This classic French choice pairs beautifully with lobster, offering complexity and elegance. Champagne or sparkling wine. A glass of bubbly refreshes your palate and adds a celebratory feel to the meal. Viognier. Its floral notes and medium body harmonize well with the velvety texture of lobster thermidor. Prefer red wine? A light Pinot Noir can work thanks to its soft tannins and earthy flavor profile. If you're unsure, visit your local wine shop and ask for advice. They can help you pick something perfect. Remember, your goal is to enhance the meal, not overpower it. The right wine should feel like a natural extension of the dish's flavor. Lobster thermidor in popular culture. Lobster thermidor has long been a symbol of opulence, often used to highlight luxury or exclusivity through its appearances in stories, films, and celebrity kitchens. Its reputation as an elite dish ties it firmly to the world of the rich, famous, and refined. Lobster thermidor in film and literature. Lobster thermidor's indulgent image has made it a favorite cultural shorthand for sophistication or culinary extravagance. Over the years, it has popped up in films, books, and TV shows, often as a marker of taste, wealth, or humor. For example, in the classic comedy The Apartment, 1960, the dish is mentioned during a fancy dinner scene, highlighting its aspirational allure during the mid-20th century. The culinary decadence of Lobster Thermidor is humorously referenced in Fawlty Towers, a British sitcom. The dish perfectly fits the show's theme of mismanaged luxury. Children's literature hasn't ignored it either. In Paddington at Large by Michael Bond, the iconic bear unwittingly orders Lobster Thermidor, showcasing the disconnect between a simple character and an extravagant dish. In many of these cases, the dish isn't just a menu item, it's a storytelling tool. By mentioning Lobster Thermidor, writers and filmmakers convey the setting or character traits in an instant. Whether it's about highlighting a protagonist's lavish aspirations or poking fun at pretension, Lobster Thermidor plays a role. Celebrity chefs and Lobster Thermidor. The magnetic appeal of Lobster Thermidor hasn't escaped the modern culinary world either, with many renowned chefs embracing it in their kitchens. Despite its historical origins, chefs have continued to keep it relevant by giving it their personal touch. Some examples include Julia Child, the legendary author of Mastering the Art of French Cooking, introduced Lobster Thermidor to American audiences. Her thorough, approachable methods made it possible for home cooks to try their hand at this once intimidating dish. Jack Pepper, another giant of French cuisine, has often described Lobster Thermidor as a shining example of precision and tradition in French cooking. Gordon Ramsay has featured the dish on several of his shows, emphasizing its technical complexity and the balance of bold yet harmonious flavors. Auguste Escoffier, a pioneer of modern French cuisine, helped refine Lobster Thermidor in its earlier days, pairing it perfectly with his iconic sauces and meticulous presentation. Though Lobster Thermidor isn't as common on restaurant menus today as it was in the 20th century, it remains a test of skill in culinary competitions. Putting it on the plate, with its perfect mix of creamy sauce, tender lobster, and balanced seasoning, continues to be a culinary badge of honor. The dish's enduring presence shows how timeless it is, standing as both a classic and a blank canvas for chefs to innovate. Through media and the influence of celebrity chefs, Lobster Thermidor maintains its standing as an edible symbol of luxury. The legacy of Lobster Thermidor. Lobster Thermidor is more than just a dish, it's a symbol of French culinary excellence. From its origins in the late 19th century to its presence on high-end menus today, it represents the art of turning simple ingredients into an unforgettable experience. French cuisine is known for its precise techniques and luxurious flavors, and Lobster Thermidor embodies both ideals effortlessly. What keeps Lobster Thermidor timeless? It's the harmony of its ingredients. The sweet, tender lobster balances perfectly with the creamy, tangy sauce and golden cheesy crust. It's indulgent without being over the top, elegant without feeling outdated. For many, it's not just a meal but a celebration. This dish also showcases the versatility of French cooking. While the traditional recipe is iconic, chefs have adapted it to suit modern tastes and trends. From subtle adjustments like lighter sauces to bold changes like vegan versions, Lobster Thermidor proves it can evolve while staying true to its roots. And let's not forget its cultural influence. Lobster Thermidor isn't just a staple of French kitchens, it's a worldwide ambassador for classic French cuisine. Whether served at an exclusive Parisian restaurant or recreated in a home kitchen, it remains a mark of sophistication. Would you try making it yourself? With its luxurious ingredients and timeless appeal, Lobster Thermidor invites food lovers everywhere to experience a taste of French tradition. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.